Welcome to episode number 14 of his Minnesota Twins March to October continued in franchise series. And today, obviously, I'm playing my Minnesota Twins March to October continued in franchise. Obviously, like I just said, we're about to play against the Angels at home, and the next day will be on Friday, August 7th, 2020. So we're about 2 months behind real life in this world. As you didn't see, we lost our last game 5-2. As you know, that wasn't good. You can see they have Starlin Castro right there. 4 for 4 with a run scored, a home run, 2 RBIs, and a double. So you can see we're 11.5 games up on the Indians. Our winning percentage is .719. Our record is 82-32. You can see we're 5-5 in our last 10. We have lost 1 straight, but 37-14 against division opponents, 40-16 at home. 40-16 at home, 42-16 on the road, 38-12 in day games, and 44-20 in night games. So we're ranked 16th in baseball, 18th in pitching, 12th in power, 18th in pitching, 17th in defense, 25th in speed, 9th in contact, and 12th in power. Indians, well, they're pitching second, but we're 11 games up on them, so that's good. And this previous series, we took 2 out of 3, so we won the series. The 2 wins we got were both 8-5. I might have realized that when I was playing this. Last time I played this was July 14th, and that's when I posted the last video, which was the All-Star game, which the National had won 2-0, right? Yeah, the National won 2-0. And then I guess I played all the way until here that same day, so I haven't played. The last episode was over 3 months ago, and the last time I played was over 3 months ago, just over 3 months ago. So I'm not sure when the next episode's gonna be. I'm not sure what it will be. It won't be the playoffs, but it could be the last game of the regular season. Which, if it is, it would be against the Indians at home. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be or not. Because if it's not, then it would be well, the Tigers are just complete trash. Maybe it would be the Astros, but it's the same schedule in 2020 as my Minnesota Twins custom franchise series, which I haven't filmed since opening in 2020, which was I think in early August before I went to Minnesota. That was his first day of the series, which on Friday, September 4th, 2020 I did film that game in my Minnesota Twins custom franchise series. I'm not sure if I'm gonna film it in this series. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but it's a 50-50 chance that the next episode will be the last game of the regular season against the Indians at home. 50-50 chance. And if it's not, then it will be some game in September. So I would say if it's not the last game of the regular season against the Indians at home, it will be a game in the first 2 weeks of September. So it could be, say, this game here, or one of the 3 games against the Astros, one of the 3 games against the A's. I just one of the 3 games against the White Sox, or actually one of the 4 games against the White Sox. Maybe, well, not the Phillies, because will actually be one of the 3 games against the White Sox, because the first game starts on August 31st. And then down it will be the Tigers, because I doubt you guys want to watch us probably beat up a team that's really atrocious or really bad. They're 30-86 right now. They have a .259 winning percentage, if I remember. They're 53 games back. I mean, that is all the other divisions. And that's last place team in every other division is, well, Miami's 35 games back. Toronto 30.5 games back. Detroit 53 games back. Texas only 12.5 games back. And San Diego 19 games back, and Milwaukee 25.5 games back. So really, the closest division right now is that AL West. And then here, well, we have the biggest, or actually we don't have the biggest. Like the Yankees are 18. I sound surprised. I haven't played this obviously in just over 3 months. 18.5 games up on the Rays. My goodness. The Orioles are in 3rd place. And then you can see every other division. Well, Dodgers are 15 games up on the Rockies. Pirates Cubs are up a game and a half on the Pirates. Astros are up on the Mariners. The Mariners, who have the only team in MLB history that have not been in a World Series, like let alone won it. Like teams that haven't won it, like the Rays, that have been in one. well, before the Astros went 2-17, the Rangers have been in 2, but choked obviously in 2011, and then, yeah, and they lost in 2010 and then 2011, but they were 1 straight away in the 9th and 10th inning in Game 6. They were up 3 games to 2 in Game 6. They were 1 straight away in the top and the bottom of the 9th and the bottom of the 10th. But they ended up losing that game. I think it was like, what, 10, they ended up losing that game in the 11th inning after, I can't remember, yeah, it was 10, they lost 10, 9, and 11 innings, and then they lost Game 7, like, 5-1 or something, I can't remember. Yeah, we're on August 5th, 2020, but the next game will be on August 7th, 2020, with a day off here. Next game, it's Fernando Ramiro versus Andrew Heaney, but, yeah, no, the next game is Fernando Ramiro versus Andrew Heaney. Heaney's 13-3 with a 3.28 ERA. Ramiro's 9-4 with a 3.95 ERA. So let's just let us sim through this day, and let's get into the game. 8:10 Eastern. So yeah, play full game. And if you do hear a noise, it's a fan, because this room, Studio 42, 1890, it's really hot, warm and hot in here. If the door's closed, and it's closed when I'm on sleeping, so that's why you hear a fan. And if when the screen goes black, if you see a ladder behind me, it's because there's a smoke alarm in here that tripped. I think it was last Saturday night. So we did open the day and posting this video that night. It was at, or actually, technically it was Sunday. I think it was at like 3 a.m. or something, or 4 a.m. That tripped, so everything and all the smoke alarms had beeping, and then my dad took it down, so it stopped, and now it's back up. So it just needs to doze off, and then it just needs to see a ladder when the screen goes black, which eventually it probably will. If you see a ladder behind me, which you probably will, it might be, you might see like the middle, because the exercise bike's kind of blocking it. Yeah, the Twins obviously are the gold controller, and the Angels, and the Twins obviously are the gold controller, and the Angels are the blue controller. Angels 55-61, fourth in the AL West. So yeah, that's Brock Holt. That's Brock Holt for the Twins. I'm not sure that is for the Angels. It's number 7. I'm not sure that is. If you know, leave a comment down below. But I'm not. This is actually not the current rosters right now. They do still have Ohtani, and I think he's a tier 2-way player. So yeah, we're gonna go with alternate 2 uniforms for the Twins, road uniforms for the Angels. 7 is my favorite number. So it's not like my Minnesota Twins custom franchise where I always play the full day that I play on camera. I play in the Metrodome if the Twins are the home team. Well, here I don't play them in the Metrodome. So Target Field holds 38,885. Opened in 2010. Whoa. I did. I hit the S button on the gold controller, and then I hit it on the blue controller. So presentation mode, broadcast team style, show team, quick downs on, cloud cover, clear skies. So yeah, I guess I could. Do I start Jose Barrios? No. I want. It's because of the extra rest. Ryu also could be ready, but I'm gonna throw in Ramiro because I just don't. So yeah, do I put in Tyler Stats? No, I'm just gonna go with the. Oh, the Heaney's down here. So yeah, it's righty or lefty versus righty, 85 versus 84. So Heaney's a lefty and an 85. Ramirez a righty and an 84. So pretty even matchup too. Barrios is a 93 overall wise, but Heaney has a better record and a lower ERA. But well, the ERA is only lower by less than 1. So yeah, remember we do have Donaldson, although we got him. That's a new picture of him. I already realized that. He has 27 home runs this year, so he's producing. In real life, isn't it what, $19 million? Well, I got him for $16.5 million. So I know it was less than real life, and it is still a 4-year contract. Doesn't change, right? Yeah, that's not changing. In real life it was 4 years. Here it's 4 years, but I got him for a little cheaper here than in real life. And then you can see, his expect's 10.9 by damn 16.5, but it's like, he hit, first of all, 50 home runs. This is obviously at 50 home runs, 126 RBIs is the break. for the Braves last year. Batted 295, which is pretty good, really good actually. 154 innings. This year's batted 314, which is outstanding. I mean, his career average is 281, which is pretty good. And his career OPS is 899. Sledding 527. On base percentage is 372, and the average 281. So, yeah, 27 home runs so far this season. 94 innings, 86 RBIs. He's 2 for 8 on stolen bases. His career, he has 42 stolen bases, 15 caught stealings. Scored 62 runs, has 116 hits, 370 at bats. And then we have Polanco at second base because shorts, and he's actually not. He's been to 2019, he barely played. His career's only played 395 games. But obviously we have Muncy via trade. I think you already know that. I think I might have forgot, but if you don't know, we have Muncy because I did trade him. It was off camera, but I'm not sure if I think I told you in the All-Star or the last episode, which was the All-Star game. And Marwin Gonzalez, Max Kepler asked the DO because our other catcher's a lefty, and I don't want to put a lefty versus lefty. That's why Mercedes, Mercedes, if it wasn't a lefty man, I put him in the game because he has 199 career home runs. That one home run this year was in the last game, and it's Cleveland, which we lost. So yeah, and then we have this Frederick Franco, which, I mean, 17th and 17 games, but obviously that's including pinch hit appearances. 2 doubles, no home runs, 9 RBIs, 4 walks, 15 strikeouts, and his balance is 74. So that's good, but I'm not going to do any lineup changes. Maybe I should bring Polanco down. No, I'll leave Polanco there, although maybe I should put, yeah, I know I switch Rosario, I know move Rosario up to second, and so Polanco and Rosario switch places. That Rosario now batting second, and Polanco's batting fifth. Because, I mean, Rosario's 93 overall. And then over here, I have Mike Trout, and I have Morris Sheldon, Brian Neff. Oh, by the way, the guy by the uniforms for the Angels player showed up when you chose the uniforms. When I chose the uniforms, it was Zach Conzart. Sorry if I botched that. And I'll show you the lineup in the next clip. This clip's about to end, so I'll do the lineups off camera. So I'm bad. I did the lineup, so obviously the twin lineup was already done, but I did the Angels lineup off camera. So what I did, wrong controller, sorry about that. So what I did is I think I put Adana Vecheria, sorry, I botched as a DH instead of I think they had that guy as a DH. I put Ricky Quan Lan as catcher instead of Stephen Vogt, and then I put Willem Defoe at third base instead of the guy Zach Conzart. So that's the only changes for the Angel lineup, and for the twin lineup, I only moved Rosario from fifth to second, and then Polanco, and then the only change for the twin lineup, well, I moved Polanco and Rosario. I switched Polanco and Rosario in the lineup, so Rosario's been in second and Polanco's been in fifth, but no changes. I didn't take anyone out. So on the playoff plans for this game, and Matt Vasgersian did not turn down at all. Here we go. Okay. It looks like this Ricky twin lad has been a week 180 on the season versus righties. Who? Oh, catcher. Oh, this tail. I'll leave him in. Oh, and now apparently Matt Shepard's only hitting 176 innings left. Who would I put in there though? I mean, I don't know, because did I put Gonzalez maybe? Because then maybe I can put then I'm just gonna leave him in. Trout's second on the home run leader, home runs in the AL, but he's 34. Trout and Correa have 34, but Stanton has 47. 47 already, jeez. 4 snowflakes for the Angels, only 1 for the Twins. We are live and on the air for another edition of baseball. Here on the show, we have a good matchup for you this evening between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball on the show comes your way next. Fernando Ramiro, 22 starts so far here in 2020, 9-4 record, 3.95 ERA, 127 and 2/3 innings, 129 hits, 1.35 WHIP, which is really sort of high, or is sort of high, and then yeah, I don't know how many. I had 47 walks and 135 strikeouts. You have to be right there.
No one would have known I was here until you said something.
And we'll run your way from target field. That's a ground ball, and that will elude the diving Polanco, and Simmons is on with a leadoff single. That's the first hit for the Angels or either team.
I have to go to the store.
Okay.
Tori drank, she pooped and peed. She drank quite a bit of water, so she needs to go out in about 30 minutes, okay?
And 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball, slider, and a changeup for Ramiro. That's a line drive, and this one isn't in the glove of Polanco. Second one, first double play. What a play by Jorge Polanco. My goodness, what a stop. So he dove on the first time he dove, he didn't get the ball. Second time he dove, which the second time the Dame made me dove for me. First time I dove, I hit the butt in the dive. The second time, the Dame dove for me, and then Polanco stepped on the center base bat for 1, threw to first for a double play. My goodness. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball right to Polanco. And this one he's standing up. Throw to first is low, pitch by Muncy. 1 hit by the Angels, but he's a race on double play. Twins coming to bat, no score here on the show. And Heaney, 22 starts so far in 2020, 13th record, 3.28 ERA, 140 innings pitched, or 140 innings, 141 hits, 1.24 WHIP, which is kind of high, 32 walks, 123 strikeouts. So it's pitched 140 innings even. Here's Billy Hamilton. Center, curveball, changeup, and a 4-seam fastball for Heaney. Here's Billy Hamilton. Hamilton grounds one. Fletcher, gotta hurry, throw to first. 1 down. Here's the starting lineup for the Minnesota Twins. Billy Hamilton, Eddie Rosario, Josh Donaldson, Nelson Cruz at DH, Jorge Polanco playing second base, Menz Muncy, Marwin Gonzalez, Matt Stepler, and Williams Astudillo. Here's Eddie Rosario. Rosario grounds right into the shift. Fletcher from shallow right field, throw to the first, 2 down. There's Josh Donaldson, tied for 5th in the AL for RBIs with 86. Three-way hitters count, and that's in there, 3-2. And near the umpire's sign for tonight's game. Behind the play is Jerry Hillsdale. So apparently down at both meetings with the managers, and they taught about Jerry Hillsdale, and here are the umpire's assigned for tonight's game. Behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale, here are the umpire's assigned for tonight's game. Behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale, behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale at first base, Kenny Jansen. At center base, Mike Fillmore. At third base, Rusty Valentine. 32,000. The attendance 32,943. 80%, 85% capacity. 61 degrees clear. Wind 4 miles per hour, blowing in from right field. Here we go. 3-2 count to Josh Donaldson. Donaldson lines one just foul. just fouled and almost hit the first base umpire, Kenny Jansen. 3-2 count. That hung, but right into the shift. Throw to first is low, but it's speared and by the first baseman. 1-2-3 to the Twins. We ended the second, no score here in Minneapolis. Here's Justin Upton. By the way, never via the double play. They never showed the star lineup for the Los Angeles Angels, but here it is. Andrew Simmons, David Fletcher, Mike Trout, Justin Upton, Morris Shelton, and Danny Echeverria, the DH. Sorry, I botched that one. Defoe playing third base. Ricky Quinlan and Joey Rickard. And Justin Upton's ice cold man, 262 cleanup man for the Angels. That's a ground ball right to Polanco. Throw to Muncy. 1 down. So he had a 4-3 double play and then 2 4-3 ground outs. And here's the Twins defense. Eddie Rosario, Billy Hamilton, and Matt Stuckler in the outfield. Vance Muncy, Jorge Polanco, Marwin Gonzalez, and Josh Johnson in the infield, and Williams Estudillo on the play. And obviously, Fernando Romero on the mound. .986 fielding percentage for the Twins, 8th in the NL. Or 986 fielding percentage for the Twins, 8th in the AL, not the NL. Because obviously the Twins are in the AL, so it's 8th in the AL, not the NL. That's misspoke. Sorry about that. 2-1 count. I count myself. That's a ground ball right to Polanco. Throw to first. 2 down, so it's a 4-3 double play, and then 3 4-3 ground outs. So everything has come to the Polanco. Here's Adania Echeverria. Sorry I botched that. I think I am, but sorry about that. DH. That's a line drive, and it eludes the diving Gonzalez, just out of the reach of the diving Gonzalez, and then Adania Echeverria, the 2-out single. And here comes the third baseman, Wilmer Defoe. That's a fly ball coming in, or going to his right is Hamilton, and he squeezes it in left center field. Middle of 2, the score is the Angels 0 and the Twins 0. There's Nelson Cruz. 4th in the American League with 28 home runs. Had 389 RBIs. And he's at 41. Here we go. You do that. 2-2 count. That's a fly ball. Going back is Trout. Cruz just missed that. That was higher, maybe 3 inches. If it was 3 inches higher, probably going to be gone. 1 down. And here's the Angels defense. Justin Upton, Mike Trout, and Joey Rickard in the outfield. Morris Shelton, David Fletcher, Andrew Simmons, and William Defoe in the infield, and Ricky Quinlan on the play. Obviously, Andrew Heaney on the mound. 989 fielding percentage for the Angels, 4th in the AL. So the Angels have a better fielding percentage as a team than the Angels have a better team fielding percentage than the Twins. Here's Jorge Polanco, switch hitter. And that's a ground ball. And one center baseman grounds out to the other. 2 down. Here's Vance Muncy. Now, it'd be a trade from the Dodgers this season. I'm not sure that they win, though. I think it was in June sometime. That's a draw right into the shift. Hit the mound. Throw to first. And that one's picked as well by the first baseman. We enter the 3rd inning. And the score is the Angels 0 and the Twins 0. Here's Ricky Quinlan. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball at the middle! And then it's past the diving Gonzalez. Here to the number 9 batter, Joey Rickard. Runner at first, nobody out. Right fielder, 1-1 count. And that is outside. 2-1 count now to the Angels right fielder. 2-1 count. That's a fly ball. Going to his left is Hamilton. And he makes the catch in right center field. 1 down. Here's Simmons, who singled to lead out the ball game, but then it was a race on a 4-3 double play. 2-1 count. That's a ground. That could be a double play. 6, 4, 3, double play, and the inning's over. sending double play for the Angels in 3 innings. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, no score. Angels have 3 hits, but 2 are raced on a double play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. The Twins don't have a hit or a base runner in the 2 innings. That's a fly ball, routine for Trout. And he squeezes it in straightaway center field, 1 down. As Max Kepler has 17 home runs on the season, 1 on count. It's a foul ball. They have to shift on. Something popped up after the last clip ended. Milestone watched 99 career home runs for Kepler, so he needs 1 more for 100. 1-2 down. That's a looper coming in is Upton, and he missed the catch right to Giselle and straight away left field. 2 down. And then that's the Dio. He was not a 2019 ALS. So it just said at the bottom, I doubt you can read it, this is Blair. It said he was a 2019 ALCS MVP. I don't know if that's correct or not. I think it is because it's not like... I think it's correct. I think that's correct. So I think it said he was a 2019 ALCS MVP. I think that's correct though. So apparently that's the deal with the 2019 ALCS MVP. That's a looper coming in is true, and he makes the catch. Shooting catch to preserve the perfect game no-hitter. So the 2019 ALCS MVP lined out the Trout. We headed the 4th inning, no score. So I guess Williams Astudillo was a 2019 ALCS MVP apparently. According to the stadium he was. 1 on count. I thought not in real life, obviously, in this game, because obviously this was a March to October in 2019, and in the 2019 season in this world. This was a March to October. And that's a single for Fletcher. Here comes Mike Trout. 1 on count. Trout grounds one. Polanco, Gonzalez, Muncy, another double play. It's 3 in the first 3 double plays in the first 4 innings. There's Justin Upton. That's a line drive. Hamilton will make the catch right to the zone straightaway center field. There's 4 innings. In 4 innings, the Angels have 4 hits, but 3 runners on double play. No score after 3.5 innings of play. Here's Billy Hamilton. Twins don't have a base runner yet. No, a base runner or a hit. 1 on count. That's a ground ball. Got a Hernandez. Nice at speed. Got him. Twins just can't hit right now. That was the top pitch team comparison, but it showed up right as I hit that Spence. Sorry, I skipped it. 2-2 down. Here's Rosario. That's a ground ball right into the ship with the first time. 2 down. So that's 11 up, 11 down for Heaney. A pitcher's duel right now. Here's Josh Donaldson. 37th pitch coming. That's a little tapper. Back to Heaney. And he will tap Donaldson at the first base line. The inning's over. 4 perfect innings for Andrew Heaney. End of 4. The score is 0-0. Back here in Minneapolis. Let's go on the field and check in with Tanya Watney. Then it's Joe Madden. I'm not sure. There's Otani on the railing. Our manager, Dave Roberts. It is, yeah. Yeah, that's not Joe Madden, but our manager is Dave Roberts. And Duarte, the 1-on pitch is fouled back. So at 4 hits, but 3 runners on double play. That's a little tower back to Ramiro. Yeah, this guy's 2 speed, so Ramiro will tag the runner up the first base line, 1 down. So 1 on assist. Here comes the DH, Adania Avecheria. 1 on down. That's a pop-up foul. That jammed him, but he got it. 46 pitch coming from Ramiro for 4 1/3. 4 1/3. 4 1/3. That's a ground ball, and it's fielded by Polanco as he got to it, but even with the speed of 49 speed, he stopped. Store's decision is a single, so he's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 1 on count. I said ground after being fourth double play. Second one. First! It is not a fourth double play as he beat it out by a step or less. Here's Richie Twin Lad. Here we go. 3-2 count, 2 outs. And that could have been ball 4, but who knows? Because too close to Tate, though. It was on the line, though, but who knows if Jerry Hillsdale was on call, but too close to Tate. 3-2 count. That's all number. Coming is Kepler, and then it's over. Halfway home here in Minneapolis. The score is still the Angels 0 and the Twins 0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back here in Minneapolis. Let's go on the field again and check in with Tanya Watney. Dave Roberts. That's Astadio. Or they don't have a hit or a base runner. Plot and 2 for 2 in the minute they've actually worked, so it's 120 right now. Didn't do ID. 1-1 count to Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz flies one. That ball is hit well to the gap, but it will die, in Trout's glove in right center field. 1 down. Houston 12-2 over Baltimore. Jeez. Here's Polanco. 1-1 count. That's a ground ball. Perfect. No hitter gone. Perfect game gone. And that's a first. That's a throw to first, not in time. And that's the Twins' first hit and first base runner. And Heaney's perfect game is gone. And Heaney's perfect game and no hitter is gone. Perfect. Finally square up Heaney. And here's Mance Muncy. Muncy fouls one bad on the changeup. He was ahead. Here we go. 1-2 down. That's all. Tapper back to the mound. And he will just throw to first base to hit the sure out. Runner sending 2 outs. There's Marwin Gonzalez. That's a ground ball. Throw to first, and the Twins did their first hit, but not their first run. That's what Matt Vasserson just said. And the 5 is score still 0-0. Here's Joey. Pitcher's duel so far. 3-1 hitters count. That's a ground ball out. Would have not been ball 4 most likely. Throw to first, but then Don's gotta hurry. No! Whoa. Challenge that, yeah. The Twins up to 20 cents to challenge the call by first base umpire Kenny Jansen. That looked out by like a mile. Oh my! He's out by like a step. And the room from the first base then up the Twins that just to do on a challenge. But look at that. He's out by, I would say a step, maybe a little less, but I mean he's literally out. Kenny Jansen now, Angel Hernandez apparently. So Kenny Jansen will go over there, but Jerry Hillsdale, the home plate umpire, will be the only umpire that will have a headset on. And there definitely is. Here's a call by the Jerry Hillsdale, the home plate umpire, and the runner is out. The original call is overturned, and the Twins did another challenge if they want to use it. If they want to use it later in the ball game. And also the umpires are on the coat, by the way. It is 61 degrees. That is cold. And there's a little wind chill. 1-1 count. That's a ground fielded by Gonzalez. This one he's got to hurry. 2 down. They don't have to hurry on that one, but to too much time, he could have beat it out. They were going to show something there, but hit it away. I figured out they were finally show something right as I hit the edge button. Sorry about that. 1-1 count. That's a ground ball. We're through 5.5. That was a good hit by Muncy. We're through 5.5. The score is still 0-0. Here's Matt's Kepler and Astadio, and then the top of the order. 1-1 count. Kepler drowns one. Fielded by third base, and off balance throw got him. 1 down. There's Astadio who flew out to Trout in the first, or in the third. Yeah, third. 2-1 count. That's a ground ball right back to Heaney. And Astadio's out by a mile because of his 9 speed, 2 down. And now it's back to Hamilton for his third at bat in the 6th inning. Now he's gonna try to bunt. He popped it up though. He's gonna take it himself, and he squeezes it between the home plate and the mound. We throw to the 7th, still no score. Fisher in the bat, third of the game. Total, there's been no runs in the game, only 6 hits. 5 by the Angels and 1 by the Twins. Here's Trout. Trout grounds one. Throw to first. 1 down. I mean, there's been no runs in the game, no errors, only 6 hits. 5 by the Angels and 1 by the Twins. 1. Here's Justin Upton, 1 on town. That's a fly ball. That ball is rocked. Back is Kepler. He's going to have to play a bounce in this one. But there'll be no bounce. It's gone. Justin Upton with a home run. His 19th of the year. 379 feet, 100 miles per hour at the bat. Athlete. And the Angels score first in Minneapolis. Or the Angels score first. It's 1-0 Angels in the top of the 7th. As the Angels score first, it is now 1-0 Angels in the top of the 7th. Someone finally broke through. The Angels' 6th hit of the game, just out of the or just over the wall. As you can see, Hamilton was running back along with Kepler. Kepler stopped because you see if there was a bounce. He wanted to play that bounce if there was one, but there wasn't because it went over the wall. I would say by 5 feet. 3 runners down to Shelton. That's a fly ball just out under that one. Hamilton comes under in right center field, and he makes the catch in right center field, 2 down. But 1 run could win it because the Twins have won it through 6 innings. Now the single, and that did not send a base. Here's the DH, is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and the second one was an infield single. 1 on town. That's a fly ball. St. Smiles the last one, going to the Hamilton, and he squeezes it in left center field. 7-inning stretch time here at Charter Field in downtown Minneapolis. The score, thanks to Justin Upton's home run, the score is now the Angels 1 and the Twins 0. Here's Eddie Rosario. 55th pitch down at Heaney. That's a little tapper back to Heaney. 1 down. They have 1 hit and 1 down scoring position, which was Polanco. It was a single. Well, they don't. 1-3 ground out runner at the center base. Here's Josh Donaldson. There's not hit in right now. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball where no one was. So a long run for the center base. Thrown to first, but Donaldson still is out because he went his 22 speed. 2 down. Anyone else would have beat it. Even 30 speed would have beat that out. But because he went at 22 speed, he didn't beat it out. 1 on town to Cruz. That's a little tapper. Cruz is 14 speed, and he would hit Cruz by, I would say, 2 steps. Maybe 1.5. We headed to the 8th. The score is still 1-0 Angels. Top of the 8th. No action in either bullpen. One Depot. That's a ground ball right to Gonzalez on 1 hop. Throw to first, 1 down. Sorry, comparisons. There they are. Excellent. Just that one's giving up a run, but he has no run support. 32 talented. That's a fly ball. Just got under that one. Could have been ball 4, but dies in the glove of Hamilton and left center field. 2 down. Number 9 batter now. 0 for 2 in the game. Energy of Ramiro is in the yellow. Silent warm up. Joe Smith in the Twin bullpen, just beyond the Angel bullpen in left center field. 1 on pitch. That's a fly ball on the line, but that will be foul. So probably the last batter Ramiro faces regardless if he gets him out or not. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball at the middle. 2 outs in over the number 9 batter. Here comes the number 1 batter, or the leadoff man, Simmons, with a runner at first and 2 away, trying to extend their lead. And here comes Dave Roberts, and here comes Joe Smith from the. Here comes Dave Roberts from the dugout, and Joe Smith from the bullpen. 20 appearances this season, 2-0 record, 1 for 1 on saves, 49 2/3 innings pitched, but obviously it's not a safe situation. Here we go. He's a submariner. 2 on town. That's a ground ball. Just missed. And it's past Ivan Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out now for David Fletcher. And runner at center base is responsible now. The runner at center base is responsible for the runner at center base. Ramiro is swing and a miss. Strike 3 and the inning's over. Middle of 8, the score remains 1-0 Angels. There's no action in either bullpen right now. Here's Polanco. It's the only hit for the Twins. And it's a pop-up. Fletcher will make the catch and shot in right field. 1 down. Twins have 5 more outs, so we're down by 1. But they cannot get anything going right now. Here we go. 1 on count. That's a ground ball. That ball is fielded by Simmons. He could have thrown a first safe. He could have gone if Jeter jump thrown it, but he didn't. And they're gonna call it an error. Oh my goodness! So the score's decision is an E6. So they slap Simmons as an E6. So it's a base runner. The Twins only have 1 hit though. 1 hit. Sinoi Polando now. Muncy's reached out an E6. How is this an error? Whoa. Could have done if Jeter jump throwed it, but like he stopped. How is that an error? So, but they have a base runner, not complaining. I said right to be 2 though. 2nd 1. First, that is another double play. We head into 9, but the Angels up by 1. Here's Mike Trout. And the Angels are on their closer. And Dennis Vittorino, 0-3 record, 25 saves, 2.97 ERA. But here's Mike Trout against Joe Smith, not in the Twins bullpen. That's a fly ball. Has a lot of English on it. It's spinning, but it dies right in the glove of Rosario. 1 down. Ramiro, 7 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no walks, no strikeouts, 84 pitches thrown. But he's in line for the loss because their team has 1 hit. 2 base runners, Sinoi Polando, and then Muncy reached out an E6, which should have been a single, but they called it an E6. 1-2 down. That's a draw. This was Upton, by the way. Throw to first. 2 down. Due up in the 9th is 8-9-1. So due up in the 9th is Max Kepler, Williams just to deal in the top of the order, and Billy Hamilton. So if you get Hamilton on, he's speedy. 3-2 down. That's a ground ball past Smith and out the middle for a base hit. 2 out single for the number 5 batter, and here comes the number 6 batter. Number 2-2 count now to the DH. That's a ground ball. Polanco's on flip it to Gonzalez for the force. It's an amazing. The inning's over. Twins 1 run at a time. 2 to win the bottom of 9. Middle of 9 the scores. The Angels 1 and the Twins 0. And here comes the closer. 25 or 29 saves, so he's blown 3 saves, and he's has an 0-3 record, so I think every time he's blown a save, he's got the loss. 2-1 down. That's a liner, but right into the shift. Throw to first, 1 down. Here comes Astudillo. If he did on a final pinch run, because that was gonna show them stats, but you kind of already know what it is. That was on the nose, just right at somebody. 1 on down. That's a little tapper coming in as a closer. Throw to first, 2 down. That's the deal. Anyone else probably could have beat that out, but he only had 9 speed. And here's Hamilton. Hit him on, even a single. Oh, 1 on count. That's a little tapper. 96 speed. Throw to first. Game over. A 1-hitter by the Angels pitching staff, and the Angels are 1-0 thanks to a solo home run by Justin Upton just over the wall in right center field. A 1-0 game. And to a Justin Upton solo home run in the top of the 7th, and that was all the offense for the Angels, all the offense for the Angels or either team. Twins only had a Sinoi Polanco. 8 full innings by Heaney. Disappointing launch for the Twins. Really disappointing. I mean, Heaney gets a win. He moves to 14-3 on the season. Ramiro gets a loss. He falls to 9-5 on the season. And Vittorino gets a save. It's 26. on the season. Or no. Andrew Heaney, it's a win. He moves to 14-3 on the season. Fernando Romero, it's a loss. He falls at 9-5 on the season. And Danos Vitorino gets a save, his 26th of the season. Alright. 2 hours, and then it's a 20 minutes. Blanco 1 for 3. Everyone else had 2 base runners. 2 base runners. A Sinoi Polanco, then was a Sinoi Polanco was sharing at center base in the inning. And then Muncy with an E6. I'm not sure why they called that an E6, but either way, they only had 2 base runners. And only one, Polanco had the only hit. And then Upton had scored the only run, he had a home run, that was it. I mean, box score, look at that. Simmons 2 hits, Fletcher 1, Upton 1 after the home run, Sheldon 1, Eventually 2, Land 1, and Bigger 2. I mean, round all applied, Trout, Simmons, Fletcher for the Twins. Well, it was just Gonzalez. There was only 1. But they only had 1 hit. It was by Polanco, nothing else. And then Muncy, everyone, well, Hamilton went 0 for 4. Everyone else went 0 for 3. So Polanco went 1 for 3. Hamilton went 0 for 4. Everyone else went 0 for 3. So you have Cruz batting 298, Donaldson batting 311. So Sullivan and Donaldson batting 312. Muncy 304, but 1 hit. And then pitching, well, Ramiro and then Smith. But yeah, I'm not sure when this episode's going to be, but it's 50-50 chance that this episode will be the last game of the regular season against the Indians at home. But it won't be the playoffs if we make it, which this way we should. I mean, our match number I would say is maybe a 10, between 10 and 15 maybe. At this point, I don't know how the Indians win, but our lead's not gonna be. It's gonna be 10 or more. So yeah, just in this, they won the day that we got off. Or we were off, and then they won here on the same day that we lost. So our lead's 10 games or more. Okay, so I want to close the No Board Kids episode the like button. Subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. You know, I'm going to see you in episode number 15 of this Minnesota Twins March Chateau Continued in Franchise Series. See you in episode number 15, and eat a lot of bacon and go Twins.